Hey friends, good morning. Well, yeah, morning. Losing track of what time of day it is. How are we? Hey Packer. Hey Friday, nice to see you. Hey Tuna. Hi Sweet. Oh my gosh, there's people here. I'm not very awake today. I decided I couldn't even be bothered with my contact lenses, so this is the view of me you're getting today. My glasses are scratched to shit. Like they're the wood. Like honestly. If there was an actual apocalypse tomorrow, we'd be in big trouble because these are all I'd have to rely on, and they are so freaking bad. And I'm also extremely blind if you can't see how thick they are. So anyway, hey Burb, yeah, I really need new glasses, and I have $0, so that is one of my things on the list for 2023 is glasses. Need my glasses sorted, need my teeth sorted. Yeah, so I'm minus 9.75 and minus 9.25 or something. So I wear contact lenses like 90% of the time, but at night at the moment, and minus 10, yeah, very close. Minus 9.75, nice. So these are the absolute thinnest I could get them. 5 point, yeah. My sister is like minus 1.75, minus 2 or something, and she's like, oh, I can just buy those cute ones in the bookshops and stuff. And I'm like, I hate you so much. So yes, I wear contacts. I used to wear continuous wear contacts, so I would just put them in and leave them for a month. Like, you don't touch your eyes, you sleep in them and everything, and they were incredible, and they're still really good. And because you touch your eyes less frequently, my eyes were actually healthier. And they're made of a thinner material, and they're just the best. But I just don't have... I've just been buying cheaper contacts, which is probably part of the reason why my eyes have been shit lately. Hey, Rock! Oh my god, people have all turned up for NOGOAvember this morning. I wasn't even sure I was going to stream today because I'm so tired, but I'm just going to go for it. We're going to jump right in. I've actually already got it ready to go. So let's get Lo-Fi Girl off. Thank you for your service, Lo-Fi Girl. And I've actually already started the spawn. You can probably hear it. You cannot see it. Game capture. Please capture the long dark. There we go. So, you spawn in a blizzard at midnight. Oh, I'm on a road. Good sign. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. But where am I on the road is what I want to know. Okay, I think oh boy. Yeah, Bleak Inlet is bad news bears. I think I might be close to those trailers then. I might have gone the other way from the trailers, actually. Yeah, I know, Astrid, I know. I'll get you inside as soon as I can. I actually feel like I know Bleak Inlet really well now. After my 30 days there with my Voyager series, but, is this it here? No, we're at the, I've run the other way, and we're at the, we're at the freaking thing. I don't want to go that way. Hang on, I just want to go back and get to those trailers. Thank you, Packer, for the applause. I'm not quite sure what I'm getting applause for. I want to go down to those little trailers. I feel like they would be safer than, immediately putting myself in the cannery. Though of course it's risky because I'm making myself cold again. No! 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 It's a blizzard, guys. Can you fuck off? Sorry for the swearing. Here. Run. Run. Please. Have stamina back, please. Run.
Hello there.
Oh my god. Thank you for whoever just startled me with that one. Boom. Oh boy. These aren't going to be warm, are they? No. Okay. Well. You know what? I try and use this technique all the time and I actually can't do it. What are we looking at here? -1. Okay, so I can find a bed. Here. Okay. Thank you, Rock. Yeah, so there's 2 exits out of Bleak. But, you know, one of them obviously involves a climb. And they both suck. One second, I just want to scroll up the chat very quickly. Yeah, bad genes in their eyes. I actually, the reason I'm so blind is I fell off a desk when I was 3 or 4, and I fell from a height. I'd climbed up onto this desk to grab a Barbie, and fell on the floor and smacked my head quite hard on a wooden doll's cot, and had a seizure. And then from the, I must have been 4. From then on, my vision deteriorated. Because the rest of my family is like a -2, if that. Yeah, I just want to be able to see, so we're just going to hang out in bed until we can see. And there we go, shut up. So that's why I'm blind. Fun times. Yeah. Well, lucky that it didn't cause me any further damage, though, you know. Maybe it did. No, I've always done fairly well in school and not had any issues with anything until I got meningitis at 17, so that's another story. Yeah, gave my parents a good fright. But they do say you're allowed 1 or 2 seizures as a child before it messes you up too much, so I got my 1. But yes, that is why I am very blind, and it is fairly detrimental, actually. I was talking to Dave the other day about how we just sort of like, what is that? Oh, granola bar. We just sort of like, well, it just is what it is. But if genuinely, if there was a disaster and I lost my glasses, I would be extremely disabled. Like, you would too, sweet. Like, I just wouldn't be able to function. I know my way around my house, but that's about it. You know, I wouldn't be able to, like, do anything else. I wouldn't be able to drive or function very well in society at all. Creaky noises are creaky. So, yeah, it's kind of terrifying, but I take it for granted because I can see every day, because I have the ability to see every day using... you know, contacts and glasses, so yeah, I could function in my house, though my house is a cluttered mess, so I'd probably hurt myself. But at night, quite often I have to get up in the middle of the night for the baby and figure out where my glasses are doing this up on the headboard and around me. I'm crouched. So part of me wants to go search the cannery because I think there'll be good shit there, but I will have to sprint past any timbies, and I don't love the idea of that. Because I cannot scare them off in any way. The other trailer is that way. There's a risk of, obviously, there's a moose behind it quite often. If I get straight across the road, I might not encounter timbies, because they're usually hanging out near the cannery. Yeah, not a terrible start. It was fairly lucky, actually, that I knew exactly where I was. Because I've just spent 30 days here, I think, is the only reason why that start worked out. My Year in the Dark series has been on pause because of... I've not been streaming at night for my own channel. I've been streaming for indie, so... I've been doing other things. Right, trailer. Yeah, Astrid, you're gonna be in the trailer in a second. Let's see if there's anything in here, hey? We really need to get water made ASAP. Or we need to go find a toilet. Yeah, that's the thing. The trailer would be... I know. How cold is it? Okay, 0 right now, okay? So just chill out for a second. Literally, chill out, haha. We're just looking in here, okay? Because there might be something that we need. Okay, Astrid, I'm just giving you a little pep talk because you're being dramatic as usual. I'll try not to kill you, okay? We've had worse starts than this. I kind of want to bust down the crate, but also... Look at that condition, look at that condition. Right, we have a little bit of firewood now. So, yeah, check the barrel outside. Okay.
Just about anything right now.
It's not a bad shout. Oh, look! Packy, you're a lifesaver. Right. I don't normally like a lot of hints, but I greatly appreciate that. I don't have tinder. Let's go inside and make some. Actually, no, let's put her in the bed. The bed. For a minute. Literally just give her an hour's sleep to warm her up a bit. And then we can do a fire outside. I'll make some tinder. Right, there we go. We've got enough warmth in us. Now we can make some tinder. No, it's all good. It's all good. You know, I don't like real backseating. That wasn't backseating in my opinion. That was just like, hey, Coro, this might keep you alive. Stay warm, stay warm, stay warm, stay warm. Well done. Okay. Fire time. If it's not too windy. Bleak Inlet's always frickin' windy. One thing I don't like about Bleak Inlet. Right. Is there any... Oh, there was shelter right in front of the door. Okay. That's fine then. We'll do that. I have an accelerant even. I'm just going to do it.
So cold.
Let's try and avoid losing condition. Put everything we've got on it and hope for the best. That's my tactic right now. Come on, warm up, please. Come on. Oh, I don't think it's going to warm her up. I think we're going to have to go inside and wait out the water. 10 degrees. Yeah, still feels at -8. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay. I'm going to pass time in the bed, but cancel it. Hopefully we won't lose the water. This is the awkward stuff I was doing yesterday at the Signal Hill. Oh, shit. Puts me right out on top of the fire. Okay. Kind of want to make some more, because we've got an hour still.
Wait. It was so cold.
Yeah, Astrid. I know. Well, she was just warm enough inside, eh? Like I didn't have to... Right. I have no idea how long I'm doing that for. It's not the full hour, obviously. I think it's like 40 minutes for that water. Oh, and the fire's done. Okay. Yeah, the fire's done. Okay, just got enough time for water. Alright, well, we're just going to have to move on. I don't want to go that way. I'm not going near the delta. So we're just going to have to go along the bank here and go along the bridge. Try and hope there's stuff in the cars. Oh, what's down here? I mean, the other option is that I go and sleep. Yeah, let's go sleep and warm her up. Let's not go this cold. What's behind here that's dead? There's a moose risk over here, though. Fuck! Yep. Hi, Mixie! Okay, warm up. Oh, it's 0 degrees in here now, that's good. Yeah, the moose is like, I'm over here. Do not come and visit. Okay. Alright, we're a quarter warm. Real helpful. But it sounds like it's calmed down a little bit, which is good. Alright, we're going to run to... Oh, actually... Yeah, this is better. We're going to run...
Jeez, this is cold.
Yes, Astrid. My god, you're painful. Worst thing about these kind of high difficulty modes is how painful Astrid is. We're gonna run to the bridge. Gonna search the cars. We're gonna get to the residences. I don't want to go near the cannery until I have some sort of protection. I found this to be a fairly safe route on my previous travels. As long as you don't go too high.
It's goddamn freezing.
I know, I know. Not even a moose crossing sign here. Wouldn't that be funny if they had like moose warning signs? I'm guessing because all the people have left, the moose have come further into like civilization. Because I imagine moose don't actually want to be near people.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Yeah, I'm not worried about your food right now. We're nearly half, I thought it was funny. We're nearly half dead. Okay. Don't even search the back seats anymore unless I can see something. Let's have that granola bar so that we've only got the cold meter bothering us. Can you do a fire inside these this truck thing? Because that would be a good sheltered place for a fire. There's nothing in here. Can you do a fire in here? You can. I've only got one stick though. It's not going to be a very long fire. We're just going to have to run for it, I think. Can you see the bear?
I'm starving.
I'm trying to look like I'm actually looking around it. I can't. Okay, he might be up by his cave then. The thing is, knowing Bleak Inlet's not going to help me if I can't get somewhere warm. ASAP. I didn't miss anything. Yeah. Because yeah, I don't know where anything spawns here, which is interesting. I did on Voyager, I've obviously searched the whole place, but I don't rely on any of that sort of loot information. I know where a hacksaw spawns on Lopa. Right, I'm gonna watch out for the bear and the timbies. They're not normally down here. Can I get there without the bear? Potentially. Bleak Inlet's so unenjoyably windy, shall we say. Yeah, coal is between these two houses up here. Yeah, I know that. Thank you. Between the burned out ones. We usually collect that on As the Dead Sleep. I don't think this run's gonna last very long, but I appreciate the help. Okay. I got 6 pieces here on As the Dead Sleep. It was nuts. Nice. I can go that way. It's usually... I don't think you can go up there either, which is annoying. Frickin' wind, man. It's getting worse, too. No bear, no bear, no bear, no bear. Alright, this is as fast as I could do this. Shit. Alright. Fire. Fire. Fireplace. Cannot see behind your breath, Astrid. Yeah. It's so dark in here, oh my god. Okay. Start a damn fire. So, Nogoa can never remember if Nagoa has birch bark or not. Or if it's just stems. Oh, blizzard. Oh my god, what timing. No! Do it again. Do it again. No tinder. Frick. Right, make a damn fire. No fuel. Okay, well I know there's fuel in here, so where's... There's crates I've broken down in here before. Here. God, she's so like... Frickin' 40%.
Anything right about
Yikes! I'm just gonna have to do it. I've got no other choice. We at least have coal. Yeah, if I can get the actual fire started, 40% is not a great. Yeah, this is not great. Please. Oh my god, that's it. Alright. Okay, let's look around what we've got in here. Oh, so cruel. Here we go, cardboard. Just no tea? Okay. I really probably need another stick, but, to get this fire going, but... Thank you, yeah, I just wasn't 100% sure. Because I know there's dead man and dead man plus birch. Yeah, see, that's... the chances are just so terrible. Ketchup chips. Where were the ketchup there? Cardboard box. It's ridiculous. I suppose I need to go outside and get a stick so I have a higher chance, but... Book. Okay, book. 80%. Come on. So I need to find stems then. So I might go via ravine then. Which is risky as it is. But there's no rope to climb up, is there? I can't get up from ravine. Yeah, eat Astrid. There's no rope up from ravine, so I have to go through the muskeg. Oh, flare. Yes, thank you. So if I go through the muskeg, Nagoa in the muskeg, like at least I can get cattails. There's cattails behind this cabin as well, which I can grab. Yeah, that book saved my life. Okay. I need hat and gloves. Okay. Oh, I have a sewing kit. Okay. Oh, look. Ah. Okay, so she just needs a hat. Okay. You'd think there'd be more helpful stuff in this location, but hey. I'm gonna grab 27 minutes. No, more. Thank you. Drink you. More. We're gonna grab this. I'm out of food. Okay, I need the cattails behind the house. Yeah, I know, Astrid, I know. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pick you up. I'm gonna take torches. But, bleak inlet and torches just don't mix. I'm just gonna have to save the, marine flare and try and get out of here, I guess. I'm just gonna maybe run for the exit. At least if I take the secret mountain path, that's the best exit out of here without timbies. So that will be my goal. Let's do that. Let's hope there's no bear. If there's a bear, we're fucked. Sorry about all the swearing today, kids. Nagoa equals swearing. No bear, no bear, no bear, no bear, no bear. Okay. Pick up sticks on the way, Koru.
Thank you, Mama.
Blades with the raid! Oh my gosh, my friend. Hello. Welcome, raiders. Welcome. We're doing Nagoa. We spawned a Bleak Inlet. We managed to keep her alive. But things are a little bit dire. Thank you for the follow, Manson 4 and Reverb Junkie. Welcome, welcome to the chorus. Nice to see you, Blades. How are you? Yeah. So we only just spawned. I've only just managed to keep her alive. And we're going to the secret mountain path to get out of Bleak Inlet ASAP. We haven't found food. And we haven't found... We've only found one lot of matches. Yeah, horrible spawn. I don't even like it on Lopa. I don't even like it on Voyager. I just spent 30 days here on Voyager as part of my Year in the Dark series. And I've managed to get coal. I just want to get out of here ASAP. But we're going to go up to the secret mountain path and do another fire up there. Get cattails on the way if I can. I really should... Are you not a VIP packer? You should be able to shout out Wendy. Or was it a spelling error? Why didn't you shout out Wendy? Yeah, that worked. But welcome. She's gonna die. I'm pretty sure. This is pretty doomed, but we're gonna give it a go. All right, just wanted those. Let's go.
Did I say I hate being cold? 'Cause it
Hey Blade, sorry. Thank you so much. Sorry about the ads. Welcome. Thank you very much for the raid. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope uni is going well. Thank you, Packer, for the shouties. Packer's doing his mod duty despite not being a mod. Legend. Oh, come on. I've walked through these. Yep.
I need to find a place to rest.
Yeah. Astrid, what you really need is a place to make a fire. And you can't do a torch anyway. God damn it. Alright, well, should have probably stayed back here where we had some shelter. Hi Barry, hey, not too shabby. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Have we got any chance here whatsoever? There was a little shaded bit here. I don't think we've got a shot in hell here, kids. I shouldn't have used my accelerant when I started. Yeah, bleak wind is a nightmare. There she goes. There she goes again. Her heart's pumping. She's going to die. 'Cause I can't keep Astrid alive. Right. Sit. Cole. Don't stumble into the fire, Astrid. It's not a good idea. Come on. Come on. Come on. Warming up. This isn't gonna help her. She's stumbling further away from the fire. I love it. Oh, Astrid. I can't really resolve any of your issues, so I'm not really sure that this is going to help you in any way. We may just fade into the long dark by the fire. At least we're nice and warm. Hi, done. Popcorn emotes. I love it. Alright. I mean, what do I do? Make water, I guess. I don't have any teas. I don't have... food. Oh, I have cattails. Duh. Might as well eat stuff and try. Oh, done clip. Very dramatic XCOM clip. What's going on in this clip, Dave? Accidental one? Dramatic music? The dramatic music was very apt. A clip of nothing. Okay. Well, seeing she's dying, I'm just gonna do a couple myself because I'm also a mod. Obviously. And we'll get some clips.
I thought you were gonna save yourself some face and say you've just been burping constantly, but you really went for it.
No, I mean, I'm gonna be honest and talk about how I have been literally committing like Geneva Convention chemical warfare in like this house, unwillingly, against my will.
I really should just mod Packer.
I
to be
ship it.
honest.
I'm not gonna lie.
Like Packer, you act like a mod every time you're here anyway. Whoa, blades. Wow.
I have 5 cans of dog food. They are all 500 calories each, and as you can see, they're all still 0.3 kilograms, which means they haven't been eaten yet. 5 cups of coffee, 10 bandages, 5 cloth, 4 stims, 5 reishis, 5 rose hips, 2 100% sewing kits.
It's an inventory
20
clip.
liters of water, boiled
Oh, this
water.
is for your
Nice.
challenge? For tournament? Nice. Is that one of your proof clips for tournament? Nice. Right, well, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just carrying on. I don't know how goating is when you're stumbling. When you're on low health. It's gonna be fun. But, you know. We're pushing it. We're pushing it until she absolutely can't anymore. You're more than welcome for the shouts, guys. And Burb, I just realised you're a mod, so you know, if you see anyone come in that you think should have a shout, go for it. I think I've goated by accident carrying something before, and I actually found it very smooth because of what you're carrying. It's weird. Packer got to it. Yeah, Packer was onto it. Usually goat past the tree, but I think I'm just gonna... Oh, well, this was silly. We'll try it here. Yeah, this is actually quite a good spot. I should do this every time. Well done, Astrid. Well done. They slowly slow down. Yeah, that's my main, one of my biggest goat spots. I always love a goat spot in Bleak Inlet from the Secret Mountain Path. If you follow it and then you goat, you don't get the Timbies. Because they don't seem to hang out on this side of the map. They're all in the middle. Yeah, she's not going to make it to the cave, but that's okay. We at least kept her walking until the very end. Oh, Astrid, I barely knew you. Oh, my love, you're trying so hard. Yeah, should just go on the flat bit. We tried our best. I ended up going under the log. It worked really well. I've never done that before. Alrighty. Let's count that one. Let's go again. So my one rule for today, though, is I'm not going to do HIV. I'm too tired. I don't know it well enough. I think it would be pointless. I die really fast. It frustrates the hell out of me. So, I will be quitting for HIV, and I'm not going to apologize for it. Sorry. I am now. I am kind of apologizing, but I will do anywhere else. Though I don't really want Bleak Inlet again or Blackrock. So, I think we're up to 5. You run home. Pleasant Valley. Pretty sure. Mystery Lake? I'm completely wrong. Oh, I guess this is the clear cut spawn, maybe? I actually don't know. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, I think we might be clear cut. Had this before, it was didn't end well. None of them have. So Nogoa, if you don't know, is always a midnight blizzard spawn. Yep. Now, I have started here before and not done too badly once I found the trailers. But, yeah. No, Nogoa is not Dead World, sadly. There is definitely beasties out to get ya. Fun times. I think I ran the wrong way, but that's okay. We will find something, or we'll die. Yeah, I definitely ran the wrong way. So the solution, of course, is just to keep running through the wood piles. Yep, double frostbite risk. Oh, Dunn is doing his author thing. Dunn, I was going to say Dunn is doing a Devious, but I think Devious is always trying to do a Dunn. Icy wind cuts through her strength. Astrid's hope is a fleeting flame dying against the cold. Amazing. Amazing work. It's funny, I copied one of the notes recently from the game, one of the more particularly poetic notes. And I'm going to make it into a little, I'm going to put some music to it, I've decided. There's a little TLD tribute. You probably, well, most of you will know this note. It's one of the more liked notes in the game. I've come around this way, so I actually need to go this way. And I can get to the unnamed pond cabin if I can figure out where the frick anything is. Hi, I enjoy pancakes. It's your dad's favorite game? Awesome. It is my favorite game. So your dad and I have similar taste. Your dad must be a cool dude. Nah, I've gone the wrong way again. It's the trouble, you just can't navigate. I did really well this last time I got this spawn, actually. I got the trailers pretty quickly. Here it is. Here it is. Hi, dead guy. Okay. Okay. Devious should do lots of things. That kid is going to go places. Also, he's, I've always said he should do text adventure games. He would be amazing at it. Oh, fuck, sorry. You have to tap out, Cora, because I've been procrastinating. I should be like, thank you, my friend. And what else? Booked our plane tickets back to the States for a wedding. We'll be there for Thanksgiving. And my husband goes back early December while I'm staying through Christmas. Then flying back with our dog. That's so exciting. A book. A bed. I want the bed again. Thank you. Because of all the running, she's a little bit tired, which is helpful when you spawn at midnight. Hi, Tina. Nice to see you. It's going okay. This is, I think, must be my 4th because I've had 3 deaths. We have spawned in Clearcut in Mystery Lake, and we just made our way to the unnamed pond cabin purely by sheer luck. Right, we're going to pass time till we can see. Oh, Tina shout, thank you.
There's a deer.
Got me too.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. They were at my wall.
Funny. It startled me as well.
Excuse me. Ooh, that freaked me out. Okay.
So one of the main bonuses of NOGOA means you can spawn in Mystery Lake, which is really nice. So I'm gonna grab this cloth and then we're gonna go find trappers and hope there's no wolfies in the way. Mystery Lake is very kind spawn. Thank you, game, after Bleakin. What was that? Oh, I think it was my dog. Sorry, that was a weird noise. Yeah, let's go find trappers. Well, find. I know exactly where it is, but let's hope we get to trappers alive. We may have to do some interesting tactics to make that happen. Searched you? No. Now, this is extremely optimistic, but I'm going to grab feathers. Don't think in a million years it's going to last long enough for me to forge, but you know. I always grab more stones than I need because on PC I always throw them by accident. Oh, one more. Being very optimistic here. Right. Well, we'll go the high route, which is normally quite safe from the bear. Don't know about a wolf. There might be a wolf in between. We're just going to get cold again, I'm afraid, but we shouldn't take too long to get there. It's nice when in an early game when she's so light and you can just sprint. I don't have bandages though, I need to be very careful. Wouldn't be the worst thing to check the blind down there, but I think I'll do that later. We just want to get somewhere where we can get warm and make water. There's no guaranteed match spawns in Mystery Lake, but again this is NOGOA anyway, it's not, because it's not Lopa. The guaranteed spawns don't always work anyway. If we see a wolf, we're going to try and distract him. Or we're going to sneak. We're going to do stealth gameplay. But if we stick to the rock face here, unless he's up kind of towards heading to trappers, we shouldn't really find any wolfies, hopefully. I know, Astrid, I know. We couldn't make a fire at the cabin, so we had to keep moving. There's a sapling down here, that's good to know. Follow these rocks. It's like the Spider-Man meme, except they're both screaming at each other. we might make it. I'm trying to be optimistic. I think we might get there. I'd laugh if like the moose is there or something. Oh my god. I keep hearing noises on my right headphone like there's something over there. Or for you guys, over there. Do, do, do. Astrid, you're doing so well, my love. I'm proud of you. I mean, in real life, there is something happening with my dog. She's obviously not comfortable in her spot on the rug, so she's flailing herself about. We could try and get a bunny. That will give us some food. I don't want to be cold while I'm doing it though, because that's what killed my, that's what nearly killed my, one of my previous runs, is that I was standing out in the cold too long trying to hit a bunny. Forget about this random backpack. Okay, let's get inside first. Trappers! Home sweet home. Alright, this feels like a potential run if I can get her in a good place. Yep, see? Told you I'd throw the rock. Sewing kit, yeah, we can make a hat. Need to turn off my phone, I'm getting Discord notifications. What else we got? Book, accelerant. Oh, no rifle. Dang it. Just kidding. Right.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you for following. Meat is a delicacy. What a name. There's my stone again. There should be a pot here. Yes, nice. Trouble is, there ain't no matches. So we're going to warm up here and we're going to have to carry on again. Cloth. There might be some in the locker. I don't know if that's a thing that happens, but there's a note. But I cannot get into the locker. Sometimes there's hacksaw under here. Not today. Without a light source, I just have to be kind of sneaky with my searching. Get these. It's funny how blind you get to newsprint. Like I just ignore... Oh, sardines. I just ignore newsprint. And I have to force myself in early game to pay attention and actually pick up the newsprint. Alright, well, let's break down some crates so we've got firewood. It's the thirst that's getting us at the moment. Right, let's see what's in here. Place your bets, kids. Place your bets. Oh, like 2.
Anything right now.
I know, Astrid, I know. 1. Wow, I've never had a 1, I don't think. And I know Burb's gonna say beans and jeans. $48. 1 and 48. As Dunn always says, front page of Twitch content right here. I was gonna look at the camera to be like, ugh, and then it... Oh, a sweater. An accelerant. Okay. Alright, well let's make you a hat, Astrid. Yeah, could be worse. Definitely could have been worse. Cash would have been worse. Okay, put that on please, because that's one of the problems that I have, is that I make things and then I don't put them on. Okay, I guess we're going to go to Camp HQ then, as Dunn would say. What's up here? Nothing. Alright, well that's all we had here. Let's give her a nap. Who locks up a sweater? I know. It's not that even that special. Now, one little natural light. I don't know if you can... There we go. I don't know if that helps me or hinders me today, seeing as I have had the worst night's sleep that I can remember in recent memory. Any of these? Oh, they both suck. Okay. I think I'm gonna keep her hungry for now. Not 100% warmth, but there's the bear. Real helpful. So we're gonna go the other way. I wouldn't be going that way anyway. I'd always be going this way, but we're gonna be... He's moving faster than I would expect. We're gonna go this way. Cold. So cold. So cold. Need a fire. Hot fire. Indeed you do, Astrid, but you have no way of making one. What we could do, we could go to the Overlook Cafe. The cave. I always call it the cafe. And see if there's a fire striker. Because that's a thing that happens sometimes. Though, normal spawn places, you know, not always true on custom. I'm already out of stamina.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
I know. What have I... Yeah, frostbite risk still. Great. Probably because I'm wearing frozen clothing. Right, no wolves, please. I'm going to try and kite one of the deer, actually. Not because I want the deer meat or anything, because I want him to kill the deer instead of me. So we're going to try and get this deer to travel with us. Let's do that. It's big brain strats. I don't have bandages. No, what way are you running? Wrong way. I need you to run this way. Come on. Right, we're gonna have to take the hill route then. That's the other option for avoiding the wolves, is to go high. So if you go all the way up rather than along. Don't know why I'm talking to you guys like you don't play the game, but you know. People in the chat will know better than I do. Run, Astrid, run. I know, you're about to be triple down unless I eat those sardines. You're resisting the urge to play sound alerts. You're more than welcome to. I'm risking this. Okay, that was worth the risk. Gave us a little hydration, a little food. Please feel free to play sound alerts. I'm going to turn my sound down just a tiny bit. And I'm looking at chat often enough that I should actually see it, I think. As long as there's not too many bear growls. Oh, that's my new... This is a new command I put in. Song clips. So, I made some of my highlights. Oh, why isn't it working? Interesting. It worked last night. Oh. Okay, I'll have to look into that. I made a new command. I basically made some of my song highlights into commands so that you guys can play. If you wanted to watch me sing anything in particular, you could look up that particular clip. For example, see if this works. Yeah, but I don't know why song clips isn't working. It was working yesterday. Right, so here's Camp Office straight ahead. So we're really just going to hope for the best. Check on our stamina. It's just under halfway. And we're going to run. Can't hear any wolves. Run, Astrid, run. Wonder why that command doesn't work. Hey, I called it Camp HQ before, in your honour. Now this happened last time. There was only one bush that actually had rose hips on it. That's so cruel. Yep, through the stone, because I double click all the time.
Ugh, my tongue feels like sandpaper.
I know, and there's no toilet here, Astrid, I'm afraid, so we'll just get a fire going as soon as possible. Unless you can find a soda. Right, is there a... No. Wilderness kitchen. Whetstone for tools I don't have. That's fine. Papers. Deep breathing, Astrid. Deep breathing. You're okay. I made you run the entire way. I know. I know. Anything? Have we got like peaches or anything? Another pot. It's usually quite often food in this corner, but not on Nogoa, apparently. I'm picking up all the papers. Right, let's see if there's any random sodas in here. Yeah, spray paint we're saved. At least we're warm. Alright, well that was useless, as usual. Anything over here? I'm wanting to make bandages. It's a good reminder after that sprain that I don't have any. So I can get these cloth. Hi Carl, how you doing? You weren't here last time, it freaked me out. I was like, where's Carl? Book. Is there a bedroll? No. Of course not. That would be too kind. So we're going to have to keep going again. Go to the lookout maybe. Which I did pass to get here, annoyingly. Though I... Oh, here, look. Yes. Okay. It's one good thing. We have a bedroll. Put away the stone. Yes, so let's make bandages and then let's go for the bedroll. Yes, I assumed. Yes, thank you. Right, I actually think a good choice might be to run up to the Overlook Cafe, see if there is any... There's a fire striker there, because that solves our match drama. Then we'll go to the Outlook. Then we'll go to the dam, I guess. That will be our last sort of backup. Oh, I should have stayed in there and warmed up properly.
Freezing.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill her otherwise. Yeah. Treating this like a speed run when I really shouldn't be. Well, it's only 25%. We should go to the magic beds upstairs. Nap time. Right. We've healed a bunch of stuff, but now we're hungry and thirsty. So we could risk these. Oh look, we could have this. We could risk these for some fluids. 41%, I don't consider that to be a good idea. And I'm only losing a little bit of condition, I guess, so I probably will just leave it. Let's do another hour. And then we'll run up to the cafe. If the fire striker is there, then we can do a fire immediately. If it's not, we have to just run down to the, goat down the hill, run down to the dam. Oh, that's not, yeah, there we go. I know, I'm so mean to you. She's like, the hell are you doing? Stop making me run everywhere. I used to watch like Lopa players really early on and be like, why the hell are they always running? Stop running. Of course you know, if you're really cold, she's not actually really cold right now, so I should just leave her. You need to run. Zack root. Yeah, he also does this. Yeah, I did this for ages before I realized you could climb up to it. And then I realized, then it was like, well, I'm never going to climb up to it because Let's just see what's in the cave before we bandage you. Yeah. I did think about starting the tournament today because I was a bit jealous of all the tournament people, but I'm so tired. I'd rather just kill her on Nagoa than do that. So, okay, let's check. See if it's in here. Would be very nice if it was. Otherwise, we'll just go to the thingy. You know what I mean? Oh no, a lantern instead. I don't need a lantern. Right, this second. Soda's nice though. Alright, so she's got some... She won't get thirst problems anymore. Alright, bandage your ankle then. Gonna start Saturday? Yeah, I could start Friday. Which is your Thursday. Alright, we're gonna carry on. I'm gonna do my Zach goat towards the dam. Hope that Scooter's not there actually, that's the big problem with the dam. Though actually, should I just go to the I was gonna go to the fire tower, wasn't I? Huh. I don't know. Either way, she's not particularly happy. Yeah, I always think the fire tower matches because it's a fire tower. Yeah, she complains a lot more on Nagoa because I'm obviously a lot meaner to her. But you know, I guess the fire tower is for people who watch for fires that are starting, not start them themselves. But it does, you do seem like there should be better loot there than there is. There's too many wolf sounds. I don't like it. I don't want it. It's up there, is it? Yeah. Birch bark that does nothing. I hate you. You're just tinder. I suppose I could go in here really quickly if I can manage to keep the wolves from getting me. Let's have a look. Visibility is getting really bad. Okay, Blizzard might weaken my favor for a minute. That's why I have like 4 stones, people. Because I throw them every freaking time I try and do anything. Yeah, Astrid. Yeah. I have to check in here or I'll regret it. Yeah. We'll get you up the hill. Ah! Both of these are useless. They're just bang bang book good for Bernie. Right. Oh, Astrid. Walk up the frickin' hill. I mean, I probably can't walk up a hill this steep, but that doesn't matter. You're a video game. Come on, Astrid. Let's go. So slow, Astrid. So slow. This is going to be like a death slog up the hill here because I have no stamina, freezing. If she gets up there alive, it's going to be it's not going to be the best health. Let's just say that. Oh my god, lift your foot, woman. Calm down. So I was telling Annie this morning, just calm down. Calm down. If there's matches up here, Astrid, you're saved. If there's not, you're just going to have to wait this out. and I'll be annoyed because that's several locations we would have checked with no matches. We've gone to unnamed pond cabin. We've gone to trappers.
Damn it.
Gone to camp office. Unless I've missed them. So here or the dam. I think the dam will probably have a couple of boxes. 3 down. Gonna be 4 very shortly. She's gonna die real quick. That flag is like barely holding on. Now I'm gonna do the LD technique of walking up the fire tower because it makes you guys feel less sick, I think. So this is what LD does. And actually it's less nausea inducing. And I was like, that is genius, because I'm always doing like blah blah blah. Right, I'm not going to be warm in here. That's going to be the biggest problem I have. If there's no matches, I'm not going to be warm in here. So she's going to die in here. There's a hammer. Real freaking helpful.
Come in handy.
Right, antibiotics now, so I could, in theory, eat those, there's wood. Oh, come on. Honestly. You're gonna tell me there's no matches in here either. Wow, this is the cruelest RNG I've had yet. I found matches in every other Nagoa run. So cruel. So I can solve 2 of her problems by letting her sleep, but it's not going to solve the others. So I'm going to eat sardines. We've got antibiotics if she gets sick, and we're just going to have to sleep. And it's not going to be good. Alright, well I haven't really lost condition, but now it's nighttime. I can't really do anything else until the storm stops, and even then I probably shouldn't go outside because it'll be so cold. She needs to be at full warmth for me to go anywhere. Oh, friends. Yeah. Alright, I'm not gonna be able to see the weather's crap. I think she might just have to die in her sleep. Sounds so terrible. Astrid, I think you might just have to die in your sleep. Do we want her to die in her sleep, or do we want her to run out into the blizzard? I can't make it to the dam. It's too far away. Anywhere else I can make it to
Never thought I'd be dying from starvation.
is going to be just like here, because everywhere else I've checked has got nothing. There's cabins on the lake, but I probably can't make it to them, and they probably wouldn't be that warm. I don't know.
I'll die if I don't drink soon.
Yeah. You're gonna die in a minute, I'm afraid. Dang! A mystery lake spawned and we still couldn't get it to work. And now I was gonna say I won't be able to find the bed, but it's okay. Go to sleep, Astrid, and go into the great beyond. She's gonna wake up alive. No, okay. Alrighty. I need to clear some saved games, probably, actually. So, let's delete. Oh, I already deleted the other Nagoas. Okay. Oh, 12 days in Indy 4. Oh, that was my interloper. Sandbox 1. Wonder what that was for. Pilgrim, Timberwolf. I think I was testing something. Bear Hunt. Probably get rid of that then. Deerwall Practice. Jeff. I still don't know what this game is, but it's from 2017. It's from 2 months after I started playing the game. And it's called Jeff. Oh no, actually, hang on. The dates are backwards, aren't they? Yeah, the dates are backwards. So it's from the 10th of August. So this may be one of my very first games ever. And I just called it Jeff, and I don't know why. Explored 1%, survived 2 hours. I think I must have quit and gone to do something else. And then started a new game. But I just found it and I can't bring myself to delete it because the name amuses me so much. Right. Let's do one more. This looks like it's exactly the same, but let's... yeah. Okay, cool. %, it says on the menu. Condition 93%. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that game. And I thought I started sort of later in August, but I must have started quite early in August. Yeah, I'm gonna call this 5. Seems more accurate. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that game, but it makes me laugh whenever I see it on the menu, so I keep it around. Oh. Okay, I've had this one before. Coastal Highway. Let's just get to the trailer. Nope. Broken Railroad. Bad news bears. Bad news bears. Okay. I thought it was the one I'd had before with Coastal, but no, it's the Broken Railroad spawn. I'm going towards the landslide, right? I'm not going towards Muskeg, because I don't want to go to Muskeg. Yes. Ugh. 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 This is not a good spawn. Come on, Astrid, move your frickin' feet. Ugh! Don't make me do this frickin' goat up in a blizzard, please, in midnight. This is so dumb. Up. 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 Astrid! Up! She's making me so mad right now. Oh my god. Go forward. Thank you. Onto this bit. Yes, and up. Oh my god, Astrid. Thank you. Keep going. Move. I could not be pushing down the W key any harder. Oh my god. Sorry, that was to amuse myself more than anything. Hi, Stashi. As you can tell, things are not going well. Nice to see you. Just gonna hobble her way to the maintenance yard. Ah! There's a backpack normally, but I can't see anything, so it's just gonna wait. Ah! Thank you for the shout out.
Tick off, tick off, tick off. Ta-da! Let's see if we can get it. Missed. Let's try again.
Here it is.
Got it!
Whoa, amazing. Good work. Hey, welcome back, Packer. In case you can't tell, we're in a new run. Yeah, naked goating is always a good idea. Alaka, we sprained an ankle trying to go over the landslide in Broken Railroad. I was ready to like yeet the whole run at that point. She just wouldn't lift her damn feet. At least the blizzard means there's no wolves. I like how she cuts off her dialogue sometimes. She's like, ah, that, oh, I need some, I've got videos my friend has sent me, my friend who's a voice actor, sent me of her doing all the required grunts and things she needs to do for her games. Just her going, huh, huh, like a gazillion times, and sending them like all of that so that they can just pick what they want to use. She plays the Jane version of Thor in the Marvels game, so she's doing a lot of that. No idea if there was anything else in there because I can't see shit. Let's just get inside. Oh, pry bar. Can barely see, guys. And it's going to be nighttime in the maintenance yard where we could have an aurora, though I suppose it's a blizzard, so we won't get one unless it clears up very quickly. We're not going to be warm in the bed in there either. Probably not even going to be warm. We're not going to be warm in this bed or that bed. So, yeah, minus 24. Took. What's that? Nothing. Of course there's nothing. Trash can? Okay. Let's get inside. Oh boy. Okay. Can kind of see. I can't see. The dog's crying. Maisie, what's up, baby? Oh. What? I'm at the barrel. Okay. I must be at the barrel. Okay.
Ow.
Yeah, I know. Shush, shush, shush. Finding the stairs up is going to be a frickin' nightmare. But if I don't get to the bed and see if... Well, I don't even think the bed's going to be warm enough. -7, the bed's not going to be warm enough. Normally I'd pass time inside until I could see. Hang on, I need to figure out why the dog's crying. What's up? Is Bubbles outside? Oh, God, it's probably Bubbles. The neighbour has a dog called Bubbles that my dog is obsessed with. You can go play with Bubbles. Go outside and sniff at the fence. You might be able to, like, see Bubbles. Okay, there's another thing there. Oh, I'm trapped up against something, like the truck or something. No, there's the barrel again. It's interesting how that glows. Okay, what are we looking at now, temperature-wise? Still -7 despite the, yeah, fire barrel. The wish. Right, plank. Cardboard box. Might as well get some tinder. Ah, no, that's killing me. Cora, use your brain. Oh, it's just... no light is so agonizing in the beginning of Loper and runs, etc. I keep getting back to the barrel. Oh, I don't know what to do. No worries, Dashi. I don't think this run's gonna last very long. Honestly, even an Aurora would be better, so I could... no, I've got hypothermia. Yeah, walking backwards from the barrel's not a bad shout if I can find it again. Oh, I found sardines. I can like, there's little patches of light, but... because this... she's actually... seems to be struggling to walk with this sprain. See, that looked like the stair banister to me, but I couldn't get her to go around it. Okay. I can see that, kind of. Oh, what are you? What were you? Plank. Okay. Another cardboard box. Oh, I see, I'm against the wall. Duck. No. Okay, now I can't stand up again. Okay, go this way along the wall. I can't believe, like, my condition is tanked so bad just from not being able to see and being cold. Fortunately, the bed outside is so cold. Though the wind has stopped, but I don't think I could find the door anymore, even if I wanted to. Crate. Cardboard box. Thing is, I can kind of see on this pathway because of the moonlight. But that's it. Just that little wall is all I can see, and the sky above. If I find the barrel again, I could do that, you know, that great suggestion from you done, but I haven't been able to find it again. I think she's just gonna die, kids, because I cannot see. I wonder how much condition, like a condition loss, if any, if you just leave. Like, I normally sleep off sprains if I've got the ability to on the higher levels so that I don't have to have bandages, but yeah, I think she's gonna die pretty quick, kids. Should we just accelerate it? Tuna, that is how it's going. Alright. I was in Broken Railroad that time, Tuna, but I couldn't see inside the maintenance yard, and it was way too cold. So sometimes you start when it's not blizzarding, and then it blizzards. Mystery Lake again. Oh, I'm a clear cut again. Okay. Alright, well. Last Mystery Lake spawn, we found no matches, Tuna. I did not get past 2 days on any of these, no. 2 days is my longest run. So done. Honestly, the only mercy about the blizzard is the lack of predators. Right, I'm gonna follow the road and hopefully hit the trailers. You ran into wolves twice in the blizzard! Dang. Yeah, we went to Camp Offers, Trappers, the Lookout, and the unnamed pond cabin and never found matches. So, cursed game. I think because of the blizzard started after I spawned actually. I may have wolves, but hopefully not. Did you keep your VOD, Tuna? I'd love to watch some of your stream back. I'll have to check it out. Okay. Have I gone too far? Not far. Oh, here. It should default to keep... Yeah, I was just checking because I know some people don't bother. I shall go and check that out later. No, I don't want to leave the trailer. Just find a bed, please. Bed. Oh, it's not even that cold. Nice. Okay, this is the best start so far. Oh, you're so kind, game. Still can't see. Some light would be good. Thank you. Alright. Oh, I see. I just made it into the corner.
Find something to drink.
I know, Astrid, I know. We're just gonna see if there's anything in here. I highly doubt it. Firewood's good though. 15 minutes? Okay. Oh, be able to see is so nice. Still says games and demos. I changed it twice. Yeah, PlayStation. Yeah. If it's PlayStation, I had to change it. I have to change it immediately after streaming, and then I have to change it when I end the stream so that the VOD is correct, because the VOD would still default back to games and demos. It's broken. I don't know why it does that. Only does that with the long dark too. It's really weird. Alright. Let's have a look. Find the no guaranteed spawn matches in Mystery Lake is pretty cruel actually. Does mean that you kind of like, you want to leave Mystery Lake ASAP? Because it might even be better for me to just leave here and run to a map where I know there are matches. You know, instead of... Yeah, so every single time I start a stream on PlayStation, in Stream Manager, I change it to the long dark immediately after going live. Then it stays like that for the stream, and then as soon as I finish my stream and the VOD saves, it changes it to games and demos. It does it every time at the beginning, even if I've set it up. It does it right after streaming. I start streaming, and then it puts the VOD in games and demos. It's extremely frustrating. I have to change it every time. And it only does it for the long dark. I have streamed Stray on PlayStation. I have streamed something else. And it doesn't do it with those. So I don't get it. Okay, well let's warm up inside and then we'll just have to move on. I'm tempted to just go over the hill there and could go to the dam. Oh, sorry for the mic. Oh, cool. I didn't know. Sadaka's Dungeon's on PlayStation as well. I didn't know that. That's cool. Okay. Still only really half warm. What's that up there? I missed the jeans. Okay. More jeans. Right, so where should I go? Dam? Don't get a sprain, please. We haven't got any cloth yet. We don't even have stones yet. I know, Astrid, I know. But if we check this train car... No wolves? So far? Okay. What's that?
Sure getting cold.
Yeah. Can you not tell me every second, please? Can you just, like, give me a minute? I'm kind of glad the dialogue's off for Dead World. For the tournament. Because when I used to do custom runs all the time, I used to turn off her dialogue because she drove me insane.
Cold.
Just checking, you know, sometimes you get lucky. Right, what way do we think Scooter might be? If I go down here I can get cattails. Wednesday 10 AM. Yeah, unfortunately, with the time change even, that's still 4 AM for me. I wish I could come to some of those early ones, but I mean if I'm up with the baby I'll come. Might be kind of peaceful, yeah. People hate it because they're like, oh, you know, it helps me keep in line with her meters, and I'm like, I'm looking at her meters like every 10 seconds. So I don't need her to talk about it. But the it's like when people say, oh, I didn't notice that car was behind me. I'm like, why aren't you looking in your rearview mirror, like, constantly? There's very few cattails. It's very, like, the plant resource is terrible. So Wednesday for you is Thursday for me. And you might do later in the day. Okay. I need to keep in mind the day change. I'm actually streaming tonight for 12 Days of Indie. And I don't know how I'm going to stay awake. I really don't. So I might have to nap later, which means I might miss the end of your stream done because I might fall asleep. I should have napped now probably, but I was just like, oh, I just need to do something enjoyable after a terrible morning. Cool, thank you. Awesome. Yeah, so this morning, after a really, really bad night with sick Annie, This morning I gave her her bottle, and then she threw up the entire, I swear it was the entire bottle. Projectile, spat it all over me, just like came out like The Exorcist. Coffee. And I just had to hold her and just let it happen. It's just like, oh yeah, you're not streaming tonight because of D&D. Okay, I will have a nap later and not feel like I'm missing anything. That's actually quite nice. No FOMO today. And I was just like, I'm just gonna have to put her down and go change my clothing because she threw up very little on herself. So I was just like, just sit here. I'm just gonna go change. So I just like gave myself like a prison bath, like a cloth, and got dressed and made my coffee. And just my husband came home after dropping Ewan at daycare and was just like, what? And I'm just like, the day has already, you know, it's already destroyed me. Okay. So you're doing a mini campaign or something, I think you were saying, Dan, that with a new DM. I do like to watch your D&D streams, by the way. It's just that I haven't caught very many of them. Alright, into the dam then. At least there's no scooter. Ugh. Please be warm. Please have matches. At least I can get the water from the toilet. Greg's excited, yeah. Right, water. Water should be our first thing. It's a good amount too. Okay. Right, we're only cold now, which is still not great, but could be worse. See, I'm kind of expecting anything else that could go wrong today to go wrong. It's just one of those days. And the baby's just not happy. I need to probably call the doctor and see if I need to bring her back in. She's just not. She's kind of improving, but she's not really. The fevers have stopped. And she's less snotty, but she's still so irritable all the time. It's been really hard work. Like, I know it's not a really popular thing to talk about sort of this way about motherhood, but the last few weeks have just been so trying for everybody in terms of her just not sleeping. It means that we don't sleep, which has an on-flow effect to everything else in your life. Yeah, I know she can't help it, but when you spend weeks with someone just screaming almost constantly, it takes a toll, shall we say. It's not been a really fun few weeks. So I am really hoping that she starts to perk up. She's had 3, what is it now? So she went on Sunday night, so she had a dose on Sunday night. She had 3 doses yesterday. So she's had 4, nearly 5 doses of antibiotics, so she really should be perking up, which is what makes me think it's bronchiolitis and not necessarily just an infection. Bronchiolitis doesn't really respond to antibiotics. It just takes time to heal. But they were concerned that it's been 5 weeks, a 5-week gap with the same thing, and they said, look, if she continues to, she doesn't really improve, do make sure to come, go back, because, they're worried about ruling out pneumonia, basically. But her little throat was red as well, so, I mean, it could just be that she's just got a triple whammy and she's just miserable. So I totally understand why she's unhappy. And she's a baby. She doesn't know how to, tell you any other way, but she goes from 0 to 60, just screaming. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Dun. Thanks, Tuna. Yeah, it's okay to acknowledge it's hard. I totally agree. I just, like, I don't... Oh, look, Hacksaw. I don't expect motherhood to be enjoyable all the time. It very much is not enjoyable all the time, but, it's been hard to, connect with her, you know, and to enjoy time with her at the moment. When she's just such hard work. So, yeah. Poor little thing. Right, there's not going to be anything good in here, I tell you. This is the most disappointing safe in the entire of the Long Dark. Always so disappointing. Boots! Okay, let's hope for boots. I also need to check my clothing menu and put on stuff I've picked up. Because I don't think I've done that. Really? Was it all the way at the beginning? 6. 51, 6. $52. Cash. I said it right as it was coming up. Yep. Cash. Alright. No, those jeans suck. Okay, gloves, we need those. We need to make her a hat. Let's go around here. And a crazy amount of wood and tinder in the dam. So you just ignore it because you walk past it, but all those crates and all those cardboard boxes. Do I really want to search every single one of these? I guess I need to. So, people hate Milton, right, for the looting, and I don't particularly love all the looting either, but I hate the dam so much. The looting is just so tedious. And there's never anything. There's never anything. Nagoa is so cruel. Right, how am I doing for Tinder? I should probably see if I need to rip up any of these. I've got 3. And 3. Okay, I won't worry. I may go upstairs. I just want to check the first aid kit up there. I'm not going to open every drawer up there. It's too much. I want to check this. Nope. Trouble is when you do so many runs in one stream, you start to think, oh, I have a bedroll, I have a pry bar. No, you don't have any of those things. It's now cold in the dam, that's great. Or was it always cold and I was just ignoring it? Alright, unless there's something on the desk. I'm not searching through all these cabinets either. The book. No. Okay. I think we might have to go to Pleasant Valley. Oh. So this is the first challenge or mode that I've played that the game is challenging but not to the point of fun. So that's probably why I've not really played Nagoa before. Like, this is really interesting and it's a strong challenge, but it's not particularly fun. So I will I did say, I think I said it. Oh no, I said it in the group chat about the Nagoa, but I'll probably put it on my Discord as well. But I think this will probably be the last stream that I play Nagoa. And I really appreciate all the channel points and everybody like pushing me to do it and give it a go. But oh boy, it's just, there's no fun in this. And the fun, I actually do appreciate the fun that comes with a challenge, but it's not fun. So yeah. Yeah, Lopa is a good challenge. Lopa gives you small wins. You know, you start to celebrate every little win you get, and I guess you do that on here too. Right, we got a flare, so we can light the fire down here. But it's just too hard. It's not kind. Do it. I feel bad that I've used the flare, but she couldn't keep alive without warming up. Oh, I only have the can. Because again, I'm thinking about the last run.
I need to find food.
Alright, well while that's doing that then, let's go to have a look around the corners. Let's check. Oh, this is where we got the flare, so let's just go up here. Was there a crate or a box under there? Oh, it's a crate. I thought there was a box under there that I didn't know about. Wonder if I could drop down. I probably can. Nuggies likes to drop down onto the thing in the middle, which I've never done before either. This is something for Dunn to try next time. Drop down by the fire barrel and make sure you don't get hurt. Because I think Nuggies drops down from the middle here. Onto this thing in the middle. I think that's what he does. Let's give it a go. Nice. Okay. How much longer am I going to be streaming?
That's right.
That's right. I think Annie went to sleep close to 10 actually. I put her down at like 9:30, but she just wasn't asleep. She was still making noise right after I started streaming. So I imagine I will stream, I don't know, it could be as long as another hour. Really depends on what she does. I wasn't even planning to. I was just going to plan to do a short one and then maybe have a nap, but I think I'll nap later. That freaking flare noise. Sorry about that, guys. I wish I had a bedroll. Wish I could make tea, actually. I didn't pick up anything, did I? Yeah, no.
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
Oh, Astrid, I've only got one cat's tail, so you're just going to have to hang on for now. It's nice to have water though. It's nice to be warm, and it's nice to be able to get torches. That's right. I need to rewatch Flight of the Conchords. It's a good time. My wrist keeps getting caught on the edge of the desk. No, you suck. Sometimes if you've only got 21 minutes, I recommend picking up a torch, immediately throwing it so that you can grab the last one before the fire runs out. Just a little tip. Or if you're Thomasina, you just pick, throw, pick, throw, pick, throw, pick, throw, and then pick them all up and extinguish them. But, I mean, that also works very well into a blizzard. I've seen her do that, as actually. You're standing in you've got a sheltered fire in a blizzard, and you take a torch and just throw it into the blizzard, so that the blizzard extinguishes it for you, and you can just pick torches so fast. It's very smart. It's big brain strats. What time of day is it? Oh, nearly afternoon. Okay. Right, this is where I found matches before, on Lopa, in this corner, and in these containers, but not today. Book. Okay, let's have a quick look around. At least with a torch we might be able to see matches hiding on a shelf now. Oh, could have made coffee at the fire. You were in her stream earlier and you accidentally started an entire discussion about what qualifies as ravioli. Amazing. So ravioli is something inside pasta, right? Little pasta pouches. So I mean probably quite a lot of things could qualify as ravioli. That's too funny. Do I want to bother? I think I should. Because, you know, I could be missing matches. That's hilarious. So, started a debate, hey? Something inside 2 pieces of pasta would be ravioli to me. Hot dog is a sandwich. Oh boy, that comes up all the time, doesn't it? But also, you guys call anything a sandwich that isn't a beef burger, right? So if you had like a chicken, even like a full burger, like a proper burger with, you know, 2 buns, cheese, salads, all that sort of thing, but with a chicken patty or a chicken breast or whatever, you'd call that a sandwich. Whereas here, anything between 2 burger buns that's got burger stuff with it is a burger. We'd have chicken burger, fish burger. Yeah, you guys call it a sandwich. I find that really interesting. So there, yeah, then you bring up then you have the whole hot dog sandwich thing. So we would never call a hot dog a sandwich because it's a sandwich is between 2 pieces of bread or like a roll. But if it's in a burger bun or, you know, I don't know. I can see how this would become quite the debate. How's this? 48, okay. Soup, salad sandwich or ravioli? You also call it soccer, that is true. Yeah. Hot dogs are not sandwiches. Yeah, hot dogs to me are hot dogs. Hot dogs are its own category, in my opinion. They do not need to be put into the sandwich club. But I find that soup, salad, sandwich, or ravioli. So everything is one of those? Is that what you're trying to say? So what's like a pie? Because in New Zealand we have individual meat pies. Like that's one of our big things. Oh, I'm so getting one of those for lunch actually. Yes. That will improve my day if I could get a pie for lunch. A pie would be matches! A pie would be a ravioli if the crust goes all around it. So I'm going to get for lunch, I'm going to get a pie with steak and cheese inside it. So good, by the way. And you get it with a side of fries with chicken salt. I'm sorry, New Zealand is weird. Astrid, you've probably eat your last cat tail then. Hot dogs are closer to tacos than sandwiches. Yes. Yes. Cereal is soup! Okay. Okay. I can see the logic. I can see the logic. Right, let's check the last microwave. Yeah, no. What if you don't use milk? Do you eat dry cereal every day, Dave? New jeans. Okay, so we've got matches. Let's get the pot and let's sounds windy. Let's maybe get to PV. I hate PV so much, guys, but it's better than... Well, now we've got matches. Maybe Mystery Lake would actually be better. I think I would prefer to stay here. Because I was going to go to PV for matches. Now we have them. I don't have a lot of them. Depends on the cereal. Dry cereal every day. But you guys have amazing cereals. Our cereals are like the health aisle of your cereal aisles, you know. Yay, PC case! Yeah, PV is good for clothing. Milton's also very good for clothing. Milton would probably be a better shout for me in terms of clothing and food. I'm tempted to go hang out at Trappers and then go to Milton. I hate PV. I only go to PV if I absolutely have to. Burb, have I showed you the case I'm going to buy for my PC? I think I shared it in the, I might have shared it in the Discord. Okay, the weather sucks. More matches! Yes! I might run to the cave. 1 second, let me pull up the case I'm gonna buy. Honestly, my husband was like, well, you know, you can do this, this, and this, and he got me like to pick on the parts for my PC and start planning it, right? And then he was like, you know, you can get colourful cases, and I was like, what? And then he showed me stuff that I could find, and then I've basically built my PC around this case. Let me find it. So I've basically decided I'm gonna build my entire PC around fitting in this case. Oh, it's gone up to full price. Oh well. I'll show you guys. So, in case you don't know, I'm obsessed with turquoise. My whole wedding was this colour. My life is like varied colours of turquoise and teal, right? It's like my favourite thing in the whole world. It makes me very happy. I found this and I was like, okay, I guess we're building my PC around this case, what fits in this case. So it was on special before. It was a fair bit cheaper actually, but that's fine. So yeah, that's the that's the plan. Right, running to the cave. Have I got a flare? No, I used it. Okay. Have I got stones? No. Okay. You believe in this run? I very much do not, but I appreciate your optimism. Your set is all white? Wow. So I'm going to be buying a part every payday. So from mid-January, I'll finally get a pay again. There's the wolf down there. He's eating a rabbit. Take the little shortcut. So every 2 weeks I'll be buying a part. And then my birthday's at the end of April, so the goal is to have everything purchased by the end of April. With help with like, oh shit, I did that wrong, but that's fine. With like gift cards from family and old parts from Dave. My Dave, not done. Oh, I may have misjudged this. Oh, no, I've done it. Great. And then yeah, for my birthday, I will have a new PC and I can start streaming on my PC in April. And the plan next year is that I'm working 4 days a week, but the 1 day a week was going to be just with Annie. So daycare couldn't get Ewan into daycare on Wednesdays. On Thursdays, rather. So they were going to give him Wednesdays and Annie's Thursdays. So I was going to have one child on a Wednesday. And then I was like, oh, so I could stream on a Wednesday. I could actually still stream during the day. Hey, AV. Nice to see you.
I'm a bunny.
I'm a bunny. Your primary monitor and the keyboard. Nice. But then I'm going to have 2 children on a Wednesday. So I said to Dave, would it be terribly neglectful if, like, during Annie's nap, I put TV on for Ewan and I stream during the day on a Wednesday? He was like, oh, I don't know if that's a good idea. It might be a bit noisy for your viewers. I was like, well, we'll give it a go. Because otherwise I'm not going to be able to stream during the day at all. I don't know why this isn't working. Let's try this again. Song clips. Or did I set it up as song clip? I did. Okay, I need to change the timer. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to give it a go, but otherwise all of my streams are going to be late at night for the East Coast. Oh, this was such a good stream, AV.
What are you doing about a week? This is my real hair. I dyed it. I've grown it for a week. That's why we weren't streaming. Here's where it's in the long dark. Long talk's not stressful enough. Melky with the glasses emote. We haven't.
So as you can see, AV, my Nogoa runs have not been going to plan. You were so pissed. That was such a funny stream. Watching you struggle with that candle section for 2 hours was just like, oh my god. And poor Tina trying so hard to walk you through it. And we're all going, hey AV, how about you try this? And you're like, I don't know. Why won't this colour go on this? Blah, blah, blah. It was really funny. And then when you disappeared and we all thought, well, I thought, because I didn't know about the potion transformation. You disappeared and we just heard noises like you were throwing up or something. And then yeah, it took you you were like, oh, that last one wasn't good, guys. And I was like, oh no, he's finally overdone it. And then yeah. That was great. That clip is amazing of you with the reveal. I know, Astrid, I know. Why am I going to PV, by the way, guys? I said I wasn't going to do it. But hey, let's look for the any good stuff in here. For example, the bedroll. And then we can go back to Trappers and go to Milton. I think that was my plan, and I think I just like autopiloted out of here. Oh, I just wasted a match picking up a stone. Well done, me. He stole your mouse to set up his new one. Fair enough. Yeah. Eventually, I will also buy like a pretty keyboard and all of that stuff. I'd love... You're navigating the VZ with the tab button. I have been there. I would love one day to have a gaming chair. Not because I want to like have a cute chair, but have something that's actually not really uncomfortable. I have it's funny, the 2 chairs we have in the house, so this is my husband's chair that he got from work for free because they were getting rid of them, and then my chair that I've been working with at home for like 2 years has was stolen from my office because they said take chairs home, take everything you need home, and then I just never took it back. I feel really bad. But they're really crappy and they've actually replaced most of them. What's that?
Gaming chair fund.
Oh, Flashkit, thank you. That's very sweet of you. Okay, right. This is where the bedroll normally is, right? So if it's not here, I'm just gonna go back. Have I got anything to eat? Oh yes, you literally just picked up. Yeah. Let's check down here for coal, though. $99 cushy office chair, more than his expensive gaming chair, yeah. I keep getting ads for them, and I'm like, I haven't even looked online for chairs, and I keep getting gaming chair ads, and there was an amazing turquoise gaming chair that came up, and I was like, oh, look, I could have that. $890. I was like, no. For that, we can probably get half of a new sofa, which we desperately need at some point. We definitely need a new coffee table. I am not justified buying a gaming chair. That costs $890. My council rates are $800 every 2 months. Like, that's not, you know, a chair is not worth that. But yes, I would like something a little bit more comfortable eventually. Oh boy. We're very tired. We're gonna have to go and let her get some sleep in the trailers, I think. I think there might be more coal here. Yeah, I was gonna say, usually in this little... Alright, well that's, you know, we've got coal at least. And we weren't cold. Remember I don't know if anybody else when they first were in Winding River and if you'd never seen anyone in Winding River trying to get back into the dam, just that, like, trying to figure that out the first time was so frustrating to me. I think I ended up watching Accurize or someone and being like, oh my god, you go around the front of the dam. It's gonna be too windy for this torch, isn't it? Though, you can usually look at the temperature and know whether it's gonna blow out or not.
I hate being cold, 'cause I really do.
I should probably make some coffee. That would actually solve our condition problems too. I probably should have done that in the cave. Let's do that. I know, AV. Yeah, I went out the door and then you can't go back through the door. That's a really... It's quite a cool touch, actually. Because it is like a fire safety door. It doesn't have a handle or anything on the outside. It's one of those doors that, you know, you just use in an exit in a fire or emergency. And then, yeah, you can't... You wouldn't know. Keep forgetting I have coffee, so let's do that. Yeah. And then I remember going up the right-hand side and being like, why can't I get in here? Might be Aurora activated. Yeah, that was actually a very good guess. I would have thought so too, yeah. Oh, my highlights reel just went live on YouTube, guys. Anybody not seen my October highlights reel and would like me to play it? I'm more than welcome to play it. I'm more than happy to play it. It's really good fun. Because while I'm cooking coffee here, it might not be that exciting to watch, so I'm happy to do that. You can do water. And you can do coffee. Always happy to watch highlights? Please? Okay. Well, while I'm cooking the coffee, let's put on the highlights reel. I'll see you guys in like 2 minutes. Ah, how's it not going? Zach, well, as you can see on screen, this is my 6th run, and this is the most successful one at the moment. But we're just about to play my October highlights, so I'll see you guys in just a minute. Basement. Oh, should we be saying Shannon Harris? Are you here? Are you old? Are you young?
Would she recognise you with that ridiculous accent?
I don't know if she would. I didn't ken.
I don't know.
I didn't ken.
I don't know.
I didn't ken is I don't know in Scottish.
I didn't ken.
I didn't ken.
I can stop.
HP a day. Really? No! Sorry, it's one of my least favourite things in the whole goddamn game. Stop putting rose hips next to climbs. Okay. I suck. Oh, PC, you're so elusive to me. Your controls make no sense whatsoever. That should have been the fucking easiest. And now I'm laughing too hard. I won't be able to get this one. Astrid, you fucking suck. I'm trying to do Thriller. Put the microphone in the way.
I'm a bunny.
I'm a bunny. Yeah.
This has to go, is gonna go down as one of the weirdest streams I've ever had. I feel mean. I'm sorry.
I don't know what direction it came
Okay, are you in the closet, Toru?
Maybe.
Oh my god. I'm like, okay, well there's a hand sticking out of that closet. So either that's Toru or I'm dead.
I'll say. Penis enlargement?
It's not on a hunt.
Where's the fuse?
The fuse is in the garage.
Okay.
Get it. Oh, did you hear that?
No.
You didn't?
What?
I just heard a little baby noise.
No! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Nope. Nope, nope. I am outside. I'm not dealing with demon babies, Dave. Behold, the field where I grow my fucks. Note that it is barren.
Thank you,
boy.
Mama.
Just these little special moments in this game, I tell you.
Hey Raiders! Hey guys! Thanks for the
Alright,
raid.
chat.
Nice to see you,
Are you
Sword.
ready? Oh, get dodged. Oh,
Nice.
get dodged. Jammed!
Oh no!
Hurry up! Oh my god! Jammed again! Stop! Ah! Work! Yes!
Nice! Good job.
I am a deity!
I am a deity. I love it. How are you, Sword? Thanks for the raid. Nice to see you guys. Welcome in. This is my 6th attempt at Nagoa. We spawned in Mystery Lake. I've come to Winding River. I went to the dam to get matches, and then I came to Winding River to get, hopefully see if the bedroll was here, and it is not. So we're just making coffee, because I was just hemorrhaging condition by letting her be so tired all the time. It clipped in a new leaf in his book, you might say. Oh, Zach's here with the puns. I love it. All hot, all hot. Nice. Okay. 40 minutes, 29, 18. Perfect. Right, drink a coffee. How are you? 10 minutes. Okay, cool. 21 minutes on the fire. Let's add a little bit more. Get some torches out of it. Okay. Yeah, we're we've got white meters, which is nice. Yeah, you're gonna just drink coffee, Astrid, because I can't rest you until the trailer. And yes, I do move around the fire like a big dummy. Even though there's no conclusive proof that it helps in any way. For example, this torch sucks. Right. It's dark now. Not great. Ah. Alright, alright. Well. Am I going the wrong way? I think I'm going the wrong way. Yes. I knew it as soon as I did it. I mean, I could wait it out in the cave. I can't sleep. I'd just be wasting all my coffees to keep her out of the red. Okay, another one. Astrid, hunger is the least of your problems. I wish we had the bedroll. It was not there. But we've done very little in this one, haven't we? We literally spawned and then went... Like, we haven't done all the locations in Mystery Lake yet. What am I doing? I feel like I'm very disoriented. Oh, I checked. I'd already been through the cave and then I decided to come out and then I realised I could cook coffee, so I went back in again. Yeah, it wasn't there. I feel like I'm not where I'm supposed to be here. Am I already at the dam? Okay, yeah, okay. So I'm already heading up. Yeah, okay.
So cold. Think.
Ah! Yeah, hoping it'll be in camp office. I still have a coffee, but it won't be. Yeah, they. Oh my god, they are hot. Should have just drank that. Okay. Yeah, so that one Lopa run you did, I think it was your Zach Lopa run done. We were trying to get you to come out here, not just so that you could figure out the Pleasant Valley connection, but so that you could potentially find the bedroll. Because you weren't able to find one. And I was like, I'm sure it's there. But yeah, we could not gently nudge you this direction. Hey, Teach! Oh my god. Alright, Astrid, get inside. Wrong way. Failing at life. Astrid, lift your feet.
All I can think about is food.
Okay. I have mostly looted the dam. Let's give her her last cattail for now. I think we're just gonna have to go through to the trailers and sleep. Get some more cattails in the morning. I don't think I got all of the cattails by the dam. That wind calming down worries me. I don't really want an aurora. So we'll get through nice and quick. Has she got a hat? Did I make her a hat? Oh, I found a hat and I never put it on. Found that scarf. New jeans. I found new jeans. 77. Okay, no. Keep those on. Let's put on non-frozen gloves, even though they're not as good. Okay. Wonder if that having the scarf in the hat slot means I can't get head frostbite now. Slalom. Hey, Māori boy. Kia ora. Welcome in. Ke te pehea koe. Imagine dying 5 feet from the window because you trip over a pipe. Yeah, the eternal shame your corpse would have to suffer. Yeah. Okay, the wind is reassuring. Ke te pai. Nice. I think it's ke te nyenye oho. I'm really tired, sleepy. Not had a great night's sleep. Do you play The Long Dark, Māori boy? Aye. Thank you. My today was not amazing. I was learning it at work, but I've been on maternity for a year. You don't play? Well, welcome in. No. Zach, I should be in Yoda. I should be in Jedi. But I'm gonna do, because I've got this. I've got charity streams till the 13th. I've got my mother-in-law coming to stay. I've just got a lot happening. Ke te pehea koe, yeah, ke te nyenye, yeah. I've just got so much on. I actually entered in Padawan. I really should have done Jedi. But I just thought, you know what? It might be quite nice and relaxing if I just did Padawan. So, yeah. Alright. Ready to sprint. Not fluent today. No, I'm only, kind of basic. I was getting alright. Before I took this year off work to look after my daughter. And my son's deaf, so I actually know sign. But, yeah. You saved all hobbits to enter Skywalker Division. I shouldn't have used that match, but I clicked by accident, so I figured I'll just follow through. Right, this isn't going to be the warmer bed, but it'll do for now. Yeah. I'm still not in a streaming setup. My son died. No, my son is deaf. So we sign. I think is what I said. So I learned sign. So he's got a hearing loss. So we sign at home. He's Sith. Yeah, I know I'm hungry. I know. Oh, the condition's not great, friends. Yeah.
I'm so hungry.
I know. I could go get you cattails. Could drink the coffee. It's got calories. I don't like being deaf. Yeah. No, he's pretty good. He copes with it really well. His language is actually really good too. His spoken language. It's pretty good. Alright, that gave me a little bit of daylight, right? Yeah. I'm gonna be really cold going out now. Couldn't join regrettably as it is too big. I think I've searched in here already. I understand, seems fun. If they add a Sith category, I'll reconsider. I think you can still do it for fun. I mean, he's released the codes now so that people can join in if they want to just do it for fun. I'm gonna probably regret this, but I don't know what else to do except for go get cattails in the Aurora. Annie must have gone to sleep pretty late because it's surprising me that she's still asleep. I think I'll take her for a walk and go and get lunch when she wakes up. Where was the door, kids? Over here, right? Yeah. Done. I'm not making it to 150 days. If I make it to 100 days, I will eat my hat. Like, that is not happening. I'm gonna do the achievements. Fuck! Come on, jerk, hurry up. That torch has not got a lot of life in it. See ya. Damn scooter. I'm gonna do the achievements, and then I'm just gonna play until I run out of time. Because there's no way between mid-November and mid-December, or 20th December, that I can get to 100 days, I don't think. I haven't got enough streams. And even if I did some offline play and recorded it, you'll leverage your car fire strat to a surprise win. Yeah. I think you're going to do really well, Dan. I think you're really going to enjoy it. I think it's actually a really cool tournament. I really enjoyed my my Dead World plays that I've done. Alright, well, I don't know where he is. Oh, it's so nice with no predators and walking around in Aurora and stuff like that. Hi. I hear shouting. Okay. Go away. Go away. I'll have to go get her in a minute. So she is awake. So we'll be wrapping up soon. This is a really nice sunrise. I don't know how long I can keep this Astrid alive. Let's see if we can get her somewhere inside and safe. Don't need feathers in this challenge. You'll save lots of time. He will never live that down, and we talk about it all the time. What? Is there a stone underneath him? There is. That's funny. Alright, well, I think getting a fire going here is the only way that she's going to stay alive, actually, so let's just do it. These catchphrases go to life of their own. Ooh, mushrooms.
One little fire.
Pity I don't have any teas I can make. Oh no, she's thumpy thumpy. She'll be warm in a second. But I don't have any food to give her. Oh, I do. One cattail. You did good, Astrid. You tried hard. And I mean, her dying to end the stream is probably not like a terrible way to finish up. I've got better gloves I could have had on. I mean, it would have given me 0.2 more warmth. Can't see any. That's the thing. There's so few cattails. What are we on? Day 2. Survived today. This is probably one of my longer runs. The other one, I got 2 days in the journal, but this is probably the best we could do for now. And we are leaving NOGOA at this stream. We're leaving it for now. We may pick it up again next year. Take the little victories. Yeah, that was a great video, Zach. I really enjoyed that. We are going to leave NOGOA here. Yeah, next year we may give it another go. But, so coming up, so tonight, 2 AM to 6 AM. Do you see she's trying to stumble away? Look, I'm not doing anything. She's like crouching and doing this. Tonight, 2 AM to 6 AM EST, so 8 PM for me, 8 PM for Europe, 8 AM for Europe, 7 AM for UK. I will be playing Urbex City Builder for 2 hours, and then I'll be playing Haven Park for 2 hours on the channel Indie, over at Indie, for a good cause, for Toys for Tots. And then at, I don't have anything to cook. Didn't think so. Have I got mushrooms? Didn't I pick up mushrooms? Nope, that was me in another life. And then, what's today? Tuesday. Tomorrow night, I'll be doing my normal Year in the Dark stream. I haven't done that in a few weeks. Friday, aka Thursday US time, I will be probably starting the tournament, though I am going to probably play A Little to the Left first. Been waiting for this game A Little to the Left to come out for a while. I played the demo a while back. Really enjoyable game, and that's supposed to be released on Friday. If not already, actually. I should check and see if it's out. I'll probably play a little bit of that, and then I'll start the tournament. And then, yeah, the rest of my streams during the day will be tournament, and during the evening will be Year in the Dark. And that'll be it for the rest of the year, I imagine. Though in, it's not gonna, yeah. In December, we're also going to do the 8-hour, crackling fire with a beautiful view, with Christmas music playing, Christmas stream that you guys can tune in and have some relaxation. Also going to do some Christmas music, an actual music stream where I play the Christmas music. But other than that, we really just got Desolate Solitude taking up the rest of our year of streaming. And then next year, I go back to work. So I will try and stream as much as possible before I start work. And then after I start work, my new schedule will come into play, and I'll let you guys know all about that ahead of time. I can't believe she's still alive. The wolves are going to take part of that, take care of that though. I wonder if I can distract them.
Gotta warm up somehow.
8 stones. Curious. I've successfully been sneaking past wolves. I need to be much closer for them to notice the stone, but yeah. Once you get your vignette, is that your like work permit thing? Go over there. There's something interesting over there. Something really interesting over there. He's coming for me.
If I don't warm up soon.
Oh! I'm just having fun now. Oh no, this isn't the tournament. Zach, this is Nogoa. This is me mucking about in Nogoa. This isn't Dead World. Okay, I'm gonna die now. To the very end! She tried to the very end. Alright, a final dead count. My final dead count. 6 times. No, I'm doing part of one for the tournament. I don't imagine it's gonna be, it's probably my best Nogoa. No, I had a 2-day. I think I'll do pretty well in that, to be honest. Yeah. So, yeah, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. I don't know if she's actually awake, but either way, I do need to stop because I need to go and get some food. I'm pretty hungry, and thank you. So yeah, this is what we were doing. Spelled it wrong. This is what a bunch of us got together to decide to do during November. Just a little try at Nogoa. These are all people that have never done Nogoa before. So yeah, we've been just messing about with it. So today I was like, I'm too tired to do anything else. Let's just die a bunch of times in Nogoa. So so that's what we've been doing. And yeah, that was fun. 6 deaths. Not bad. We got 2 days is not a bad Nogoa like achievement so far. I will try again next year. But yeah, so yeah, I'll be on tonight with Indy, and then tomorrow I will be back to Year in the Dark. I don't even remember what she's doing. I know she's in Milton. No? Yeah, I think we're in Mountain Town for 30 days. So yes, it's been so long since I've played on PlayStation. The game is probably like, where are you? Yeah, but no, this was really fun. Thank you for everybody. Oh, thanks, Zach. We're all amazing at TLD, but even more so as people. Stay wonderful. You too, Zach. We really appreciate you. You're such a good support in this community, and yeah, appreciate all of you. So yeah, thanks everybody for joining me today. Let's have a look at what we had. A couple of follows. Sword and Leaf for the raid. Flashkit for the bit. DH Dunn for all the wonderful sound redeems. Meat is a delicacy for the follow. Oh, little ball of purr did a wolfhound. I totally missed you, Purr. I'm so sorry. I totally missed you. Thank you for the song suggestions, Purr, if you do hear this, or see the VOD or something. I greatly appreciate you suggesting stuff in the Discord. I'll be looking into those. Reverb Junkie and Manson4, thank you for the follows, and Blade for the amazing raid. And there were howls and sounds and chats, and Amana Maker followed me overnight. I appreciate that too, Amana Maker. I think people are coming over from India, which is quite nice. But yeah, I'm off to go. I've got a weird... Oh, it's just like a little bit of light from the window. Yeah, I'm gonna go have some lunch, hang out with the baby. Hopefully she is in a better mood than she was before she went down for her sleep. And hopefully she doesn't throw up on me again today. Because that was my how my day started today. I think I'll take her for a walk to get some lunch. A little bit of fresh air and sunshine always helps ease the mood. But yeah, let's have a look at who we're gonna raid. I'll just look on my phone. I think Cats has started, so we could go raid Cats. I think I saw a notification for her. Oh yeah, Cats has started her tournament, so we could raid her. But actually, I feel Sweet hasn't got very many viewers. I usually like to go by views. You guys all have a choice, obviously, for where you go. But let's send everybody over to Sweet, because I think it's night, Boob, sleep well. I think it's always good to support the smaller channels. Yeah, I'll see you guys really soon. I hope you have excellent rest of your evening. Enjoy your D&D stream. Done. I will be asleep. I've basically decided that I will be going to sleep this afternoon. Hopefully she will nap too. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy the rest of your sleep well, everybody that's going to sleep, and have a good rest of your day. And I appreciate all of you. And this was fun. I'm glad I decided to stream today after all. So, despite the fatigue. But yeah. Alright, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you really soon. Bye! I still got the Halloween one on.